everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new family members and new subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us, and of course to my tribe and family at large. Listen y'all, welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Y'all listen, Thursday night, if you were not on the live stream last night, listen, you gotta go back and watch that live stream part 2 of my story. Yes, indeed. I would encourage you to go watch it. It was full of interesting details, laughter. Let me tell you, if you were in the house last night, we got a full scope and view of my story. Okay. We laughed until we cried. Okay. So y'all go back and check that out. Remember, we go live every Thursday night right here on the channel, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go live right here on the channel. Of course, y'all know I want to see you here. Lots of good information, conversation, and every time I drop a video on the channel, the goal of the day, all right, is 2.1K plus. You know how we do it. If you rocks with your girl, hit that like button for me. All right, y'all. So y'all, let's jump into the topic of this video. Y'all, I gotta tell you that the narcissists, unfortunately, y'all, their fate is sealed. And I wanted to talk about this because I want you all to, I've been seeing I did on one of the videos I saw where I had a few comments to say, you know what, a narcissist is with the new supply. Looks like they're doing well, looks like they're good. So I want you to understand something about narcissists, is that this is what I want you to understand. Their fate is sealed. Okay. Their fate is sealed. And the reason I want to bring this out is because I want you to understand that when you pull away from them, when you're no longer connected to them, then you have the ability to change the fate of your situation, because you have the ability to learn from your mistakes. And in order to learn from your mistakes, you have to possess empathy to do that. Okay. So narcissists don't have empathy. They don't have what we call genuine emotional empathy, which is what's needed to learn from your mistakes. So if you don't have that, these birds are just done. You know what I'm saying? They're done. Like what other thing could they do to make themselves successful, or to make sure that they prosper and they really have joy in their lives? Narcissists don't have joy. They have snippets of happiness, okay? Joy is something that is eternal, and it can only be realized, or it can only be enjoyed, or you can only participate in joy and have it if you know the Father. Joy is a spiritual thing, and happiness is a carnal thing, okay? So when we're talking about the fate of an individual, you got to know that the narcissists, these birds, listen, their fate is sealed. Anytime you have a force outside of yourself, an entity, a dark entity that's running the show, you are at best just existing. That's it. So I got to break this down so you all understand that it doesn't matter that you don't see what's happening or what's before your eyes. The optics on social media looks like they're doing well. Narcissists fake happiness all the time. They faked it with you. Yes, they weren't happy with you. The narcissists faked that happiness with you. They pretended to be happy. They pretended that all was well, but they were only doing that so you could continue to pour into them. Now, were they the most satisfied as far as their supply at that moment? Yes, you brought a lot of satisfaction at that moment, but your satisfaction at best was the satisfaction with you at best was temporal. Why? Because narcissists are insatiable. Okay. They are very insatiable. And when I talk about insatiable, their appetite for everything that they desire can never be fulfilled. They can never just have enough supply. They can't ever just have enough attention. And what that is driven by is a carnal desire of lust and greed and envy. All of that is driven by those things. And on top of all of that, these birds got a nerve enough to be shameful. Okay. And they got a nerve enough to have pride. Are you serious? Y'all, that right there in itself just lets you know that you are dealing with a bag of mess. Okay. Y'all hit that like button for your girl. Let's go. Okay. That is just a ball of confusion one time. Yes. All right, let's go. So listen, when we're talking about narcissists sealing their fate, okay, they seal their fate with all of the actions, everything that they do. You have to know that the law of reciprocity is the law of the universe. There is no way that a person can commit the atrocities that a narcissist commits on a daily basis and they not come and that not come back to them. It has to come back. It has to come back. Well, looks like they're doing well to me. Well, how could you be doing well when you got 2 or 3 different people talking in your head at one time? That's why a lot of times when you come up on them and you encounter them, especially if you've been with them for a while, you don't know who you're going to encounter, and then they get so frustrated and aggravated because they got 2 or 3 people trying to talk to them. You don't know which person. I'm sorry, y'all. You don't know which personality you gonna come in contact with. Which one is coming forward today? Is it Sybil or is it Dr. Jekyll? Y'all forgive me, but I'm just saying, this is what they do. Their fate is sealed. You understand what I'm saying? It matters your connection. Listen, their fate is sealed. When they connected with you, they knew that they had connected to a vine that had life force and life source in it. This is why they fought so hard to keep you, because they know that without you, everything is going down. It's only down from here for a narcissist. Your connections in this life matter. Have you ever heard someone talk about, it matters who you're connected to. You can be connected to someone and receive blessings just because of your connection. Right. You can. It's very true. That's it. And it's what it's called in the kingdom of righteousness is we call that the impartation of grace. You may be partakers of some of the grace that's on their lives, or because you are connected to them, you become blessed as well because of what God has endowed them with or blessed them with. But that also holds true on the negative side as well. So when you are around someone that is cursed, that's doing all of these crazy things or whatnot, you can be cursed by association too. So you could be blessed by association. You could actually be cursed by association if your vessel is open for that. Now we know when you are with a narcissist, you will be in unforgiveness. You're going to be in anger. You're going to have anxiety, depression, oppression. That's just to name a few. That right there opens you up. It opens your vessel up. It opens portals up in your life to be destroyed. The core essence of who you are to be destroyed by the enemy. Listen, their fate is sealed. Even when they win, when they feel like they've won, they're still losing. Why? Because their wins are only connected to another person's success. You understand what I'm saying? Because narcissists don't have the ability to sustain life in a certain place or thing without assistance. Why? Because the spirit that governs them, right, is a dark entity that is connected to the spirit of death. Does that mean that it's always death of a person? No, it could be death of all kinds of different things. Death of your dreams, death of your visions, death of your creativity. All of these different things. The spirit of death doesn't necessarily mean your physical body. So even when they win, they're still losing because their success is connected to their win is connected to another person's success, i.e. yours. I know you're going to drop a comment below. I know you're going to drop a comment below. I know what? I know this. I've experienced this. You understand what I'm saying? You come in, you bring in the plan, you bring in the vision, you execute. The narcissist sits back and takes credit for that. Yes, they love to do it because they know that they don't have the power to sustain life in a particular thing. They always need people that have that ability, that have that power. That's why they don't want to let you go. But they're when I tell you their fate is sealed, it's sealed. Okay. And the reason that they can only at best have small wins, right? Because you're winning and first of all, let me just say this. God has not called us to be winners. Okay. In the kingdom of righteousness, we are called victorious and ultimately we are called conquerors. Okay. That means that when you conquer something, that means that you have taken possession of that thing. You understand what I'm saying? When you conquer something, that means that whatever it is that was before you, you have taken possession of the victory in whatever situation that was when you conquer that. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're talking about a narcissist, they need other people to get the victory out of a situation because they at best, okay, at best, they're going to have small wins. But see, they can't have the victory over anything when the enemy is under our feet. Y'all going to get that tomorrow. Oh, did you get that revelation? Did you get that revelation? They can't have the victory over anything when the enemy is under our feet. Why are you saying that, Telsha? Because the enemy is in control of that vessel. How are they going to have the victory over us? Come on here. How are they going to have the victory over the situation that they've created with us when the enemy, the Bible tells us that the enemy is under our feet? Somebody going to shout right there. I don't care what you say. Somebody going to shout right there. I feel like shouting. I feel, even in the rain, I feel like shouting. That right there just hit my soul right there. Right there, right there. Y'all hit that like button. Pay this thing forward. Yes. 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 So I want you to understand that their fate is already sealed. You can't have the narcissist can't have the victory over you. They can't conquer you when the enemy is under your feet and you a child of the Most High God. How that work? It doesn't. Listen, because the Bible says that his word will not return unto him void. How did he make you victorious and you a conqueror and the enemy being in that narcissist is gonna have the victory over you, and the devil is a liar. He's a slewfoot, cockeyed lie. Yes, him. Y'all, I wanted to make sure that I got this out here because the connections that we have in this life matters. That's why they want to remain connected to you. That's because you got the victory. You have the ability to conquer situations. You bring the life force and the life source to the situation. Their win is only connected to your success. That's it. That your success and your sustainability to be able to sustain and maintain in that toxic situation. Nope. Coming out today. Don't worry about them. Their fate is sealed. Okay? After you, it's downhill. It's downhill. It was never uphill. They just got thrown a lifeline when you came into their lives. And just like they do every single time, they stomp on everything. They wipe their feet on every blessing that they could ever have. How are you gonna rise from that? And then they never recognize that they're the problem. Never do. So why are they gonna always be under your feet? Because if they don't realize that the only thing that can deliver them, or the only one that can deliver them, is the Most High God, and they don't go that route, their fate is sealed, plain and simple. All right, family. So I love you all. Do something wonderful for yourselves today. Y'all be really good to yourselves. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go and watch the live stream from last night. I hope it blesses your soul. Part 2 of my story. Okay. All right, family. I love you all. I will see you all healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.